Gashi dojo yotai shu for coming today. As you can probably tell, I'm not Kanye. But, you know, the phone calls and so forth this morning inspired me to say a few words if I can, and a few words about Sangha, one of the three jewels of Buddhism. So the three jewels, or the three precious things of Buddhism, as you know, are the Buddha, teacher, the Dharma, which is the teaching of the Buddha, and the Sangha, which is the community of believers, the community of Buddhists and Bodhisattvas. And no one jewel is more important than the others. They're all equally important. But I think a lot of times it's easy to forget the importance and the preciousness of Sangha, the community. So this morning I got a bit of a frantic phone call from Kanye. I hope he doesn't mind me, using his problem and issue as a sermon today. But unfortunately, his wife's car broke down. It was unsafe, undrivable. And as he was pulling out of his driveway to get to services this morning, his car was, I don't know what's going on with it. It just sounds weird and everything. And he looked, one of his tires is flat. Having a spare tire. So he called me. He was very frantic. He said, Nathan, can you cover things today? I'm so sorry. I feel like such a jerk. I'm a minister, and my, my whole, of all the days, today is the day I got to be there. It's my responsibility. And he was feeling really not sorry for himself, but he was feeling really disappointed in the situation, because he loves the Sangha, and he loves the temple and the community, and he wants to be here, and he feels like he's letting us down by not being here today. And because Kanye and I go back a lot of years, I was pretty frank with him, and I said, well, shit happens. It does. To the best of us. And at the most inopportune times, usually. And it's not your fault, Kanye. He didn't consciously, let the air out of his tire last night thinking, this will get me out. Doing Oishiki service today. Absolutely not. Certainly, there's a discussion about karma and cause and effect, but cause and effect is not necessarily a moral judgment. In some cases, it might be and it can be, but the cause and effect in this case, the karma could have just been, on your car accidentally ran over a nail, or got a stone stuck in the tire, or something like that, and the tire is flat. It is what it is. Or jiso, we say, as it is. And so, I told him, look, it's not your fault. We can take care of it. You take care of what you got to do, what you got to take care of, so that you're here for your family and for the sangha. But the fact that you're unable to physically be here today doesn't mean that you're any less than that you had any kind of failure, or that you failed us or let us down. I understand. Life happens. Things happen to us. And even when bad things happen, it's not a judgment or a punishment against us personally. Things happen. So, and I think that helped kind of feel better when I had that conversation with him. And that made me realize one of the great reasons for Sangha, why the Buddha instituted a community and holds up the community as one of the three jewels of Buddhism. Because, even as a minister, as a trained practitioner, as a extremely devout as an extremely devout practitioner of Nichiren and Shu, and I have no doubts about that whatsoever. Even so, Kanyu, I think, was having a moment where he's getting inside his head. We all have those moments where we kind of get inside our head, and even though we've learned Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, we've practiced Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, there's still time as human beings that we kind of sometimes get inside our head and start, those wheels start turning. Failing my friends, I'm doing this, I'm doing, this terrible thing is happening. And it's only with a community, with a Sangha. And I would expand the term Sangha even beyond just our community of our temple or Nichiren Shu, but even our family, our friends, those people who know us best, our Sangha, our community, are best able to hold a mirror up to us and help us through those times when we're stuck inside our own head. I adore my wife, and she supports my practice, but she herself is not particularly a practitioner per se. But she's a great person to hold up a mirror to me, when I get inside my own head, when I'm kind of have those times where I forget my practice, or I forget the teachings of my practice. So again, I think that's the most beautiful thing about Sangha, our community of believers, and even those who don't believe, but who know us and support our practice. They're able to, and the community is able to help us see the Dharma, even when, for whatever reason, we're blinded to it momentarily ourselves. That's, I think, the key. So, with the Dharma, with Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, anything is possible, and no obstacle is insurmountable. For us to realize that on our own is difficult. But the beauty of the jewel of Sangha is that we're not on our own. Always have men and women, communities around us to help us see it, even when we can't see it ourselves. So with that, I would like to do the Shudaigo with you today. And again, thank you for joining us today. We'll do Shudaigo. Raiha. Dojo Khan, perceiving the dojo. Know this. This place in which we find ourselves now is a dojo, a place of Buddhist training. All Buddhists come to this place and attain perfect enlightenment. All Buddhists come to this place and turn the wheel of the Dharma. All Buddhists come to this place and enter into nirvana. Onmon Samki, 3 treasures. It is difficult to be born as a human being. I have now realized such a birth. To hear the teaching of the Buddha is difficult. I have now been able to hear it. I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Namu Myo Renge Kyo. Joshin-gyo, common meditation. Silent meditation to center and calm the mind and body, so that we may chant the Odaimo. In doing this meditation, please sit still, hands in Hokai Join, Cosmic Round Mudra. Thumbs are just barely touching. Left palm on top of your right palm. Shoulders back, but not stiff. Head up and tilted forward. Breathe in and out through your nose, slowly but naturally. Joshi. Shogyo, chanting Odai Moku. You have Jusu, two end tassel on your right middle finger, three tassel end on your left middle finger, cross, Dasho. Namu Myo Renge Kyo. Namu Myo Renge Kyo. Namu Myo Enkypji, awareness meditation. Silent meditation to feel the sublime dharma of Yogaimoku, the preciousness of life. echo prayer. I respect you deeply. You all will be able to practice the way of bodhisattvas and become Buddhas. May the merits we have accumulated by this offering be distributed among all living beings. And may I and all other living beings attain the enlightenment of the Buddha. Today we wish to especially pray for those in sickness, distress, or in need of our help and prayers. Gail Bull, Barbara Hardaway, Yosho and Fran Parker, Catherine May, Ricky Tebow, James Hempsey, Helen Lawson, Darren Floyd, Desi Floyd, Derek Floyd, Kush Floyd, Jane Foreman Tartara, Kanyu, Tristan, and Xander Kroll, and Charles D. Cedar, father of our abbot, Kanjan Cedar. We also wish to pray for and remember those who have passed. Members of the Hardaway family, the Kroll and Brennan families, the Winter and Sparks families, the Valentin family, Jack Parker, the Bigelow and Johnson families, the Schoaf and Thibault families, the Medusky and Krasnowski families, Daniel Mayer, Cheryl Cushman, the Fahey family, the Rivas family, Kazuko Jordan, the Cedarman and Kobayashi families, the Morrissey family, the Jordan family, the Abad family, the Kazmarsky family, the Knott family, James Conklin, Sumiku Suzuki, Dennis Sullivan, Terry Paquin, Bill Mears Sensei, Harp Sensei, Errol Scott, Wayne, Glenda Williams, Aunt Barbara, Michael Maffei, David Spence, and all those who have none to pray for them. We also wish to remember and dedicate our merits to our teacher and Sangha leader here, Kanyu Kroll, to his teacher, Kanjin Cederman, and to his teacher, Tsukumoto Shonin, and to all the teachers and all the abbots and leaders of the Enkypji lineage, and all the leaders of Nichiren Shu. May we remember them and dedicate our merits to the perpetuation of the Dharma, remembrance of the Buddha, and the preservation of the Sangha. Namu Myo Renge Kyo, Namu Myo Renge Kyo, Namu Myo Renge Kyo. Right high. Farewell, Gusto. Yui Ganjo Shoshu Oh food. Memorable ones, remember. Be where you like, come again, passion force. Thank you all very much for joining today. I think wonderful service. What's that? Yeah, I'm okay. It's okay. Just having some car trouble. So, if you'd like to, if you wouldn't mind helping set up for lunch while my legs wake up, and actually, you can help. Absolutely, you can help. We'll set up for lunch, and we've got rice and tea and good company. And miso soup. And miso soup. And so we'll, so some soup as well. So, you don't have to have soup if you don't want. And so we'll get going and change or Peter, do you mind turning the video off?
Stop broadcast.
Just a minute when my legs wake up. Not used to it.